qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves once again of our top three: Verstappen, Leclerc, and Valtteri Bottas. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Klik neer. So 7 clicks down, I guess. We'll advance and then we'll quit out and change the AI level. Maybe drop back down to 65 or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll try again. The idea is to get the optimum AI level for each track and then find an average AI level that works. All right, let's go. Which is why I'm on equal performance. Made a mistake last corner. Probably lost a few tenths there. The last two corners. We'll see. Let's see what we got.
With qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. Verstappen, Leclerc,
So
and George Russell.
yeah, I lost 2 tenths. I lost 2 tenths. So
For the Grand Prix tomorrow.
So this one is 63, 14th. So 7.723. So I lost 2.1 tenths. So 0.21 from 10th. Yeah. Okay.
So make sure you join us then.
So we're going to Imola. Also, my skill level varies, obviously, from track to track, so... We're gonna try to find a happy medium. Where sometimes the AI is just better than me, and sometimes I'm better than the AI. It's just... So yeah. And then we have realistic equal performance, and then... Yeah, we'll keep picking Fettel for this. Since he announced his retirement today, which is unfortunate, but it's just the way it is.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting the grid. Verstappen, Norris, and Charles Leclerc. Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out.
I think I can do a better lap time. So we're gonna try again. I'm instantly 20th. That's really curious.
One standard. Practicing to take over Vettel's seat in 2023.
Yeah, possibly.
1 standard. Baldwin got P7 in quali for 24 hours spa this weekend.
Oh my god, okay. Nice. Is that in the real world or in virtual 24-hour
With
spa?
qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves once again of our top three: Leclerc, Bottas, and Lewis Hamilton. With qualifying
1
wrapped
standard.
up now, we have our grid
Real
lineup
world,
for the
yes.
big race tomorrow. Be sure to
Cool,
join us
very
then
cool.
for what will no doubt be a fantastic.
So I think my first lap was just really bad, because I was 19th and then now I'm 4th. So I think it's 3 clicks up, but we're gonna do another test around Imola just to make sure that we find the most accurate AI level for each track, and then I will make an average and start a career mode. I'm not sure though whether to do a career mode or a my team career, because I could literally just create my own team instead. That would be fun. Imola, and then let's try this. See. So the way it works is you set it to one-shot quali, right? And you want to, because the cars are set to equal performance, you want it to be 10th or 11th, so right in the middle. You want to be right in the middle. If you're too far off in either direction of P10, then you need to adjust the AI level. So that's what I did. So apparently I'm too good, because I went from 4th to 1st, and I upped the difficulty by 3 clicks.
And with qualifying
So
complete, let's review our top three today.
Was it-
Vettel, Verstappen, and Lando Norris.
This is
That
another
wraps up
6
qualifying,
clicks.
But don't worry, we'll be back
6
tomorrow
clicks.
as we head into the Grand Prix.
6 clicks would be 72. Okay. Whew. Well, let's see if this is the sweet spot or if I need to adjust it further. But yeah, this will take a little bit of time, so that's why I'm doing it right now. And then maybe tomorrow night I will be able to start my team career with the correct AI level. The average correct AI level for my skill level. See, now I'm at the very bottom again. I don't understand. Yeah, I'm probably gonna restart this. The problem with this method is it's only as good as your driving. So if you put in a banger lap, then you have to adjust. And if you're slow, so apparently I put in a good lap earlier because now I'm 20th. It's a little bit frustrating that this game doesn't have like an adaptive AI, so it just sets the correct AI level for you.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting the grid. Verstappen, Leclerc, and Carlos Sainz. Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
So, nope. So this is 168. 1361. That's 8/10. So that's 8 clicks. Oh.
Tomorrow.
Rinse and repeat. So you can see, I will show you the sheet. So this is what I'm using. So 66 at Bahrain, 70 at Saudi Arabia, 63 at Australia. 72 is not correct. So 8 clicks down is it now. So we're gonna try that again. Imola is a tough one because it's a very tricky track. If you get it right, then it's perfect. If not, then you're really slow. So. Now it's 8 clicks down. And we'll try again. So, let's see. See, the problem is this is the issue.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves once again of our top three: Vettel, Verstappen, and Lewis Hamilton. With qualifying wraps
So I need
up now,
to
we
5
have our
clicks
grid
up.
lineup for the big race tomorrow.
So that's 669. Let's try
Be sure to join
69.
us then for what will no
I'm pretty sure we're getting close to the sweet spot here, but I'm just gonna double check that 69 is good. Then we'll average so we'll add all the AI skill levels per track together and then divide by the amount of tracks, and then we'll get a number that is the average, and that is the most fair across all tracks. That is the most fair AI level. And I'm documenting this because I don't really want to do all this testing again. So, Imola, equal performance, Aston Martin, one-shot quality, clear, here we go again. One last time at Imola, I think. I hope this is the last time, and we move on to Miami is next. So that will be interesting. Miami's a new track as well, so I'm quite bad at Miami. Bad exit out of that corner. Oh. Let's see the difference to the 10th
And with
place.
qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Russell,
So
Verstappen, and Sergio Perez.
about a
Bye
10th
for
off.
now then, but
So
really, we're just getting started. Make
so
sure
yeah,
to join us
69 is P6. Oops, 6. So 0.3190191. 0.18 from P ahead of P10. All right.
again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Moving on to Miami, finally. Miami is not a very, like, the first part is a very good track, and then they ruined it. They sort of ruined the track with a chicane before the long back straight. It's really annoying. Oh, let's do it. Let's get this over with. There we go. All right, let's try it. Not very good. But we'll see how much difference there is to 10th.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race.
I think I can do better.
Let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting the grid. Verstappen, Leclerc, and Lewis Hamilton. With qualifying complete, all that remains now is the main event.
So this is 4/10. 4/10.
So make sure you join us then.
So 65 maybe? 65 question mark. And we'll try again. We will try again with a slightly lower difficulty. 65 most likely. They've made the AI really, really difficult sometimes. Like, I was doing 90s on F1 2020 and F1 2021, and now absolutely impossible. Absolutely impossible. So. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then oh, wrong button. We'll try again. So basically what I'm doing is equal performance, one-shot qualifying, and I want to be 10th, 11th, I want to be within a 10th or 2/10ths, within 2/10ths of the P10. It really depends, but the flaw of this method is it only gives you what you give. So if you have an insane lap, then you will need to adjust for that. And if you're slow, if you have a bad lap, then yeah, we'll have to adjust for that. So it's sort of up and down. Like your performance is not constant, so that's the downside of this. But hey, we'll find a sweet spot somewhere. Oh, did I touch the wall? I think I touched the wall. Let's go back. Yeah, I touched the wall there, so we'll... Oh wow, oh wow. Went way off. See, now I have a better... Now I have a much better lap. So we'll see how far I am ahead of P10. But I think 65 is a pretty good starting point.
qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves once again of our top three. Verstappen, Hamilton, and Charles Leclerc. Well, that wraps
So
up
this is
qualifying,
about a
but
10th.
Don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
So I will take this as a yes. So we'll have 65 here. So this is P7. And it is 1.5 tenth. So 0.142 ahead of a tenth. Now we're headed to Spain. Now we are headed to Spain, and this is really interesting because Spain is a very big mix of corners. It's historically a test track, a preseason track, where there's a whole bunch of testing, so I think that 65 is sort of where I am on this track. 66, 65, something like that. So it should be a instant hit, but we'll see. Yeah, 65. Let's see how this goes. Okay, interesting. The rear just absolutely just all of a sudden just locked out. Let's see. Let's go back. The rear just completely let go. I didn't feel anything. So, I think I'm just gonna restart this one because I was
Verstappen, Leclerc, and Carlos Sainz. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't
2.2.
worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
2/10 and then 5/10. Uh, 8/10. So Yeah, I'm just gonna restart this. My lap wasn't very good, so that's the problem. It needs to be representative to get the most accurate results. We're gonna try again here. That last sector is always really annoying, so I think this is the most accurate.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting the grid. Verstappen, Perez, and Charles Leclerc. With qualifying complete, all that remains now is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow,
Yeah.
so make sure you join us then.
I think 65 is okay for Spain. 12th. Monaco will be interesting. I don't think I've completed even one lap of Monaco on this game yet, so let's do it. At least we have flashback. And I'm gonna use it. Okay, Grand Prix, Monaco, whoops, equal performance, I'm just gonna do one thing here. So average AI. So it's average AI and then divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22. Okay. Let's go to track. This is what I love about Monaco. You just instantly hit a barrier. I fucking hate this track, man. Fucking hate this track.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves once again of our top three: Leclerc, Hamilton, and George Russell. Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
I don't think I put in a I didn't put in a good lap because I crashed. So. But the thing is, I'm 20th from the start. Like. Little bit more representative time, I guess. So.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today: Verstappen, Hamilton, and Charles Leclerc. With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then.
So
No doubt,
P15.
fantastic race.
So 15th. 0.684 minus 0.469. So 2 from 10th. All right, let's move on to Azerbaijan. Canada, Silverstone, Austria, Paul Ricard, Hungary, Spa, Zandvoort, Monza, Singapore, Japan, Coda, Mexico, Brazil, and Abu Dhabi. We have quite a few to go. Let's see if 65 AI is good here as well. I'm just gonna restart this one. What? What? Oh, this is really frustrating.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting the grid. Verstappen, Norris, and Charles Leclerc.
Basically
Bye for now,
five.
but really, we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Basically 5/10. I'm just gonna restart and set a better lap. Try to set a better lap. These fucking curbs, man. These fucking curbs. Oh. I'll have to flash back to about here, I guess.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves once again of our top three. Verstappen, Bottas, and George Russell. With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our...
Let's skip the chatter and just 0.515, 0.789, so 0.037 from 10th. Okay. So, we're moving on to
We're lined
Canada.
up for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then.
Oh, Canada. Ooh. Ba ba da ba ba.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Russell, Norris, and Valtteri Bottas. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry.
So again, 14th and 0.489 minus 0.360 and just over a tenth behind. 0.129 from 10th.
be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
It seems to be that 65 is pretty good. So we got Silverstone. There we go. Silverstone, 65, maybe. All right, here we go. What a garbage lap. Garbage lap. Let's try that again. These cars can go much more intensely. In high-speed corners, you can keep a higher gear. So it's just a lift here. Oh my god, those last two corners, they fucked my lap completely, so. Absolutely ruined my lap.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting the grid. Verstappen, Hamilton, and George Russell. With qualifying complete, all that remains now is the main event. We'll be live.
Yeah, I think the AI is strong on this track, but I also think that I made a few huge mistakes, which see, this is what I don't understand and don't like about these cars. They snap for no fucking reason. They snap for no fucking reason whatsoever. Going off throttle, going off throttle, going off throttle. And I'm even switching gears here. That's just stupid. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to restart again. Restart again.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves once again of our top three. Hamilton, Norris.
Literally less than a tenth ahead of
Goodbye for now, then, but really,
P10,
we're just
so
getting started. Make sure to join us again for
6.5 P7. So 0.329 minus 0.254. That's 75 hundredths. 75 hundredths. 0.075 ahead of 10th. Austria. Austria is next time. Austria is next on the track list. So that's good. I love Austria. Austria, one of my stronger tracks on the F1 calendar.
0. Do you do league racing in esports and IRL?
No. Neither. If you look at my catalog of videos, I'm only doing ACC.
0. Just for fun then?
Yeah, I'm playing this F1 game for just for fun. Just it's a little bit more relaxing. And then ACC is a little bit more blood, sweat, and tears. ACC is much more serious and a full simulation rather than the simcade. But I like F1, so I accept that this game is not fully simulation, and I just take it for what it is.
Okay, cool.
So on ACC, it's completely different. I'm much more serious, much more like driven and focused. On this game, I'm just chilling with the AI, doing career mode and whatnot. That's basically it. I'm just trying to figure out my AI level, but it seems to be 65 is where I'm the most competitive. We'll see what Austria brings here. So we'll do the same again. So Austria. Equal performance, and then we'll do one-shot quality, clear, 65, boom. I just take it for what it is. It's not. It's a title that needs to appeal to the larger masses, and it's a title that needs to work on a controller. So it's not a full sim, and it's fine. I accept that it's not a full sim. I quite like the arcade elements, to be honest. It's sort of nice because on ACC everything is so sensitive. Bad start. Not a great lap, but we'll look at what time we got compared to the others, and then we'll restart.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Russell,
So
Norris,
he did a
Lewis Hamilton.
1:7.421.
We have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
It's literally, well, it's 2/10.
0. People who play games don't want full sim mostly cause they want fun, not sweat. I play ACC also, but I recently got Forza Horizon 5 and it has such a better and fun arcade element than Forza 4.
Yeah. I totally agree with that. People don't want full sim. Most people don't want full sim. Full sim is very niche. So basically, I spent about 1,000 hours in F1 2020, and then F1 2021 came out about the same time as I started to transition over to ACC, and F1 2021 at launch had great game-breaking bugs which made the game basically unplayable. So what I did was I've got maybe 200 hours in F1 2022 or F1 2021, sorry. I barely spent any time on that game. This game, however, it has bugs, absolutely, but not as prevalent and not game-breaking, in my opinion, as far as I've encountered anyway. So, but yeah, I'm not taking this nearly as serious like I'm not like on the edge. This game is for fun, and ACC is for like when I want to like go 100%, 110% all in and be like super on point.
Juan Stander. I'm struggling to enjoy other racing games thanks to ACC LOL.
Yeah. I sort of have that as well. I just can't go more than like a couple of days without driving ACC, or I will lose my pace on ACC, basically. That's the problem. So we're gonna restart. I think I can be... I need about a 2/10. I think I can find 2/10.
Juan Stander. On this track you can brake later, especially into T1. For the challenge I did, I mostly braked after reaching the red lines. T1 you can brake at 50 m board and should still make the turn.
Yeah, I just don't want to
Race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting the grid. Verstappen, Vettel, and Lando Norris.
Ari did a 1:03.644 in a league race here.
Yeah, I'm not pushing those kind of lap times. Basically, my goal is to find what AI level gives me enough enjoyment.
Sports racers for F1 is frickin' fast.
Yeah. So remember how I was 2/10 off last time around? Now I'm 4/10 too quick. So yeah, the AI is pretty annoying and unpredictable. So I'm just gonna stick with 65 on this one. Stick with this. I don't want to adjust too much because I was 2/10 off. I was like 17th or some shit like that. I think it was 17th. 2/10 off 10th place. So we'll move on to Polar Card. This game is sort of like coming home for me because I spent so much time on F1 2020. Like, it was insane how much time I spent. Over $1,000. I think. You know what? Let's check. Let's check what I have. So let's have a look. F1 2020. 1,042.9 hours. Yeah, that's pretty insane. F1 2021, 238 hours. So far, 24 hours in this game. F1 2019, 600 hours. F1 2018 I only had for a short time before F1 2019 came out. But yeah, I spent 170 hours in that. So yeah, it's really the anomaly is F1 2021 because it was the game was basically unplayable, and then I just lost interest, honestly. But yeah, this year I am more positive.
0. How many hours in ACC?
Let's see. 836. Where are we? Paul Ricard. There we go.
Juan Stander. 240 in ACC LOL.
Yeah, I have 800 hours. I had a period of time in this spring, the spring of this year, where I didn't work, so I basically spent 8 hours a day on the game. And just practiced, did stuff. So that happens. Paul Ricard, the track that I hate the most on this game, or any game for that matter. P5. Okay, let's see how far ahead of P10 we are.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves once again of our top three. Verstappen, Norris, and
Basically
George
2
Russell.
tenths. 2
Zero.
tenths.
Qualifying wraps up now,
I
we
do
have
have
a
over
grid lineup
5k
for the big
Inksco
race
though I was
tomorrow.
into
Be
sim
sure to
racing
join us
for
then
about a year
for
or
what
two,
will
then
no
I
doubt
got
be a
myself a
fantastic
G29
race.
in like March and finished building myself a steel sim rig a week ago. Enjoyed sim even more since.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, CSGO has been out since 2012 though. Can't really compare that. But yeah, 5k is pretty insane. I will say. 5k is pretty insane. But yeah, I have gone from a G920 to a Thrustmaster TMX Pro to a Fanatec setup, Fanatec wheel, Fanatec pedals, everything. And now I have, well, you can look in the description. My gear is listed in the description of the video, of the live stream. But yeah, I have a direct drive wheel since this past fall, I think. So about 10 months or something like that. So I will never go back to a belt or gear driven wheel ever. Direct drive is the only way to go. The amount of information you lose by going with gear or belt driven is pretty insane, to be honest. And nowadays direct drive wheelbases are.
I was into MOBAs, then gave up on being in a team game, then discovered ACC where I can do races in a team or solo, so was pretty much a perfect fit.
Yeah, what MOBA did you play? I played Smite for a while. I played the Smite beta when it came out, and then I gave up because people are just stupid. But yeah, I was also into MOBAs for a bit, but yeah, that was a long time ago though, man. Sheesh, that's probably 10 years ago. So, it's been a while. But yeah, let's see. P5.
Juan Stander. Dota 2, got sponsored for it and then LOL for a bit.
Dota 2 and LOL, okay. That's fun. But yeah, sponsoring is pretty good. So 210, yeah, pretty much 210s faster. 210s faster than 10th place. All right, Hungary. Let's go into Hungary. Hungaroring, which is also the next track on the real life calendar this weekend, which is pretty exciting. I will say it usually produces some interesting strategy calls. But yeah, I pretty much like the appeal. I like the appeal of driving a full simulator, but at the same time, I sort of missed the more lenient. In a lot of ways, the F1 games are a little bit more lenient, and that is the arcade stuff, and I kind of missed that a little bit. I kind of like. Sometimes ACC just takes the fun out of driving, you know, because it's so punishing. Like, it's pretty insane how punishing it is. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Oh, a little bit wide. Not great.
I have been into F1 for a few years and always wanted to go visit a race someday, but it might come true as F1 is very likely coming to my hometown in South Africa for 2023 calendar at Kilimai.
I absolutely adore Kialami in ACC. And the funny thing is, Juan, who is also in the chat, he is also from South Africa.
Qualifying, but don't worry.
Do you guys know each other?
We head into the Grand Prix.
But yeah, I am very excited for South Africa to return to the F1 calendar. I really hope that it happens.
No.
I really, really hope that it happens. It so happens to be my strongest track on ACC is Kyalami. My strongest track. It's the most fun. It's the one that I enjoy the most as well. So we're gonna restart this. I think I can do a better job without lowering.
That's pretty cool.
It would be fun to drive that track on the F1 game for F1 2023. That would be very exciting. We did a 4-hour endurance race around Kyalami as well the other week. Finished P6, I believe. I was pretty mentally drained after that endurance race, but it was a lot of fun. One of the arcade elements of this game is the flashback function. I absolutely love it.
Zero. I see your Audi R8 video around Kyalami. I am going to watch then go to bed. Thanks for the chat though, was fun. If I see you live again I will stop by.
I'm live semi-regularly. Keep an eye out for the next the next endurance race is 6 hours around Nürburgring, and it's not this weekend, but it's next weekend. So you can keep your eye out for that. Have a good night and sleep well and all that. We are going to go. I didn't look. What was
Zero. I'd cool, thanks. Zero.
I
good night to you, Oswell.
Have a good one. Take care. I am going to quit out and restart because I fucked up. I didn't even look at the times, so I got distracted for a bit there. But it's all right. It's cool. It's all good. We're about halfway through, so lots and lots of tracks to go. So okay. Let's have a look. Alright, here we go. So 12. So we'll have a look at the time and see. So it is literally less than a tenth. So again, oops. So P12 less than a tenth from 10th place. And now we have Spa.
Really, we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again.
We have Spa, Zandvoort, Monza, Singapore, Japan, Coda, Mexico, Brazil, and Abu Dhabi left. That's a lot of tracks. But hey, might as well get this out of the way tonight so that I can start the career mode tomorrow. Or we might have to stay. We might have to stop. I will do the rest of this off camera, and I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow night I'll be live, and we will be creating the team and doing the first Grand Prix. Stuff like that. And I will see you then.